not done.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's Lynch's Seahawks going up against Williams' Panthers. Now we'll go down to CenturyLink Field for this matchup.
And Percy Harvin is back deep for the opening kickoff. Graham Gano has it teed up for the opening kickoff. He's stacked up at that point. Leading the charges for the Seahawks is quarterback Russell Wilson, coming off just a fantastic all-around year as he led Seattle to the #1 seed, the NFC title, and eventually the blowout win over the Broncos in Super Bowl 48. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Lynch has got it on the handoff, and a gain of 4. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. Complete to Harvin. He's brought to a halt.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Reaches out and snatches it. Nice tackle.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Wilson from the shotgun.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
The Seahawks are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Wilson sends it to Harvin.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. The Seahawks get a first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Johnson's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Offense lines up here. The Seahawks have it at the 39. Brings it in. The tackle is made.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Harvin's lined up in the slot. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
They're going back up top. Baldwin's got the catch on the touch throw.
Well, when you play in this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
Second down coming up. This long drive continues. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That time the defender was in excellent position. He jumps up and knocks the ball down.
The long drive continues. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. He has the grab.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
This has been a long drive so far. Wilson finds Lynch and picks up about 3.
What a nice lob pass that time by the quarterback. Just tremendous touch. He just floats it in there like a feather and gets it done.
Second and goal from the 6. Scrambling out of the pocket. Bites off the hit for a gain of about 5. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do...
And he's in!
Good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
And it's a fake. They failed to convert on the 2-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. From running it out to the 20, mark him down at the 19. The Panthers get ready to start their drive. Olsen's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Now 1st and 10. The give. Mebane's the one who brings him to the ground. Second down here. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. And Williams is brought down after picking up only a yard.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Newton's got it in the gun. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. All set to punt here. Harvin's got it on the return. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. The Seahawks come onto the field now for this next series. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock it down. Great play.
Double tight end formation. The Seahawks take it from the 28. Looking long. And he's intercepted. That'll stop the play right there.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
They face first down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Newton's back in shotgun formation. As Olsen brought down at the 32.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Second and 4. Newton's got it after the play fake. Did not get both feet down. Third down. Williams lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. They're in punting formation. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. Lynch is taking the handoff. The Seahawks now move the chains.
Boy, after watching that long run, I'm winded. That was a nice job by the running back. He broke a few tackles. Good job up front, sustaining the blocks. Offense got to be happy with that.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And here we have second down. Split backfield here. Wilson from the shotgun. Going for the home run. Thrown incomplete. They face third down after the incomplete pass. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Bad job that time by the quarterback. He misses the receiver on the slant route. When you're throwing the slant route, you got to throw it right into the stomach of the receiver, so it's easy for him to make the catch, and he can protect himself also.
Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side. They're happy to begin this drive from this point. Offense lines up here. First down at the 35. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The Panthers snap it at the 31. Looking to the right side and throwing. In the books. Touchdown.
One thing a defense doesn't want to see, yards after the catch, yak. And that's what we saw here. The quarterback put it right on target. The receiver is running full speed, catches it, and takes it all the way for a touchdown.
The Panthers will have their kicking team on the field now. Their defense made a huge stop on fourth down, and that led to the great starting field position on a drive that would end with a touchdown. Breaks free. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. Offense lines up here. First down at the 28. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Wilson's going to be in the pistol here. Second down and 10. Airing it out. Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field.
Well, you saw why defensive backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful long throw down the field for the big completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. Wilson from the shotgun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties, and you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Reaches out and grabs it. Harper's there to take him down.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
First down here after the completion. Harvin's in the slot. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Panthers come out in a dime package. Second and 10. Wilson finds Lynch. Good piece of tackling.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
They connect on that pass play, but it's still third down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Wilson from the shotgun brings it into his body. Johnson's in on the tackle. That's the end of the first half, and we'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis. Hauschka will be sending this one down towards the end zone to get the second half started. And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. To the right side, fumble, in on the stop.
Offside, defense.
The defense a little jumpy right there. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Williams going to secure the handoff. Brought down by Mebane. Second down now. Taking off. The ball is jarred loose. And the defense has it. They bring him to the turf. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Baldwin's got the catch and the first.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 36. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
From the shotgun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
To be a great defensive back in the NFL now, you have to read the receiver. When those hands go up, you do the same, and that time the defense knocks the football down.
3rd and 10. The defense gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. First down, offense readying for the snap. Cotcheries, a receiver in the slot. Handoff, trying to plow ahead. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. And Williams is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. He'll throw it over the middle. Secures it with 2 hands.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down, but I promise you, 3rd and short is a lot easier than having 3rd and long.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Williams takes it out of the eye. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Olsen's playing out of position in the backfield here. Stewart's handed the football. Smith's able to read that play and make the hit. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. From the gun, Newton shakes off the hit. The defense gets the sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Offense lines up here. Newton's got it in the gun. Down the field, makes the play. Olsen's met at the 16.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
This play set up by the long gainer. Stewart's going to take the handoff now. Bennett's the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Nickel formation for the defense here. There's a yellow marker down on the field. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run.
Offside. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Panthers with an extra point try on the way. Inside of the uprights. Newton's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down on the way. The defense comes out in the dime. Lynch has got it on the handoff. He's got a wide open alley. That brings the play to an end. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down. After running it, it's 2nd down. Nickel formation here for the defense. The final quarter begins with this snap. Johnson's able to swat the pass away. That pass never had a chance as it was knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Now, I got to blame the offensive line that time, Jim. You know, they are getting pushed back, so they're so close to the quarterback, and there's no way the quarterback has the room to maneuver and throw the football around the defensive lineman. So, O-line, you just got to do a better job.
They're set to punt it away now. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Gains 11. First down here. Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Kuechly's able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
And Lester nearly comes up with the interception.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. He's brought down. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Wilson sends it to Rice.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 40. Lynch is taking the handoff. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line. That is play number 10 on this drive. Mounting a serious drive. The Seahawks have it at the 44. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That time the defender was in excellent position. He jumps up and knocks the ball down.
They'll take it at the 20. The Panthers are set now for their next possession. Split backfield here. First down at the 20. Williams is tackled down.
Got to stay patient with the run game. That's what the offense is doing here. Even though they haven't had any big gains yet, there's a little short gain that time, but you're hoping to break one sooner or later.
Williams lined up as the single back. Second down and 7. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The Panthers get a first down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Outside runs take time, and when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
That leads us to second down. They hand it off to him again, and this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. It'll be third down. Offense lines up here. Newton, handoff. He's going to the left. The punter awaits the snap. Harvin's going to take this one from the 14. Thomas is there to make the tackle. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. 1st and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. Did not get both feet down. And that was a battle for the football, Phil. That time the defense won out, incomplete.
Yeah, nice job, Jim, that time by the defensive back, just being aggressive and making sure the receiver could not make the catch.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Wilson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
When you get aggressive safeties who like to get up there and try to stop the run, the post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
2nd down, late in the 4th quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Sticks to his hands.
When you talk about the play action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
One final snap coming up. Let's see what they can do here. Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Seahawks snap it up at the 26. And it's incomplete. Had to look to the end zone, but the defense comes up huge on the final play to preserve the victory.